Hey guys, it's Danielle. Well, you guys have been questioning me and telling me to make a kind of like a questionnaire video, just like answering all the questions that you guys have had. Sorry I'm in my laundry room. It's the only like good lighting I could get. But alrighty. Okay, well I'm going to start out with the first question. There's kind of a lot, so bear with me. Um, How did your family take the news of your pregnancy? Well, my mom got pregnant with me at a young age, and she always taught me like don't get pregnant when you're young, and I always told her, Mom, I'm not gonna do what you did. Da, da, da. Well, turns out I did, and she wasn't even mad. She was more like she cried a lot. My dad cried a lot. So it was more like they're kind of like emotional about it rather than angry. Um, was it more difficult breastfeeding or labor? Well, of course, labor. Breastfeeding was painful. Well, I didn't actually get to breastfeed because he wouldn't latch on, but I did pump, and that was really, really painful. Like it was bad, and it got to the point where I could tolerate it. But at the beginning, like it was really painful. But labor was for sure the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. How was my labor? My labor, it was very quick, and I don't really remember half of my labor. It was very blurry because of the drug that they gave me. Um, but I didn't really know what was going on. Jamie Jr.'s heart rate dropped from 132 to 32 in like a minute, but I didn't know what was going on because I was all drugged up. And they basically had to like rip him out of me. So I was only in labor for like 2-3 hours, and I didn't even ever have to push. They just kind of like ripped him out of me. So I mean, my labor was pretty easy. The only thing that wasn't easy was the contraction parts. But according to like other girls' labors, like I had a pretty good labor compared to theirs. Where in Ohio do you live? I live in Columbus, Ohio right now. I plan on moving, but right now I live with my mom and my boyfriend in Columbus, Ohio. What are your future career goals? Um, I've always wanted to be a lawyer, but due to how long you have to go to college, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to look into radiology, which is kind of like you do ultrasounds and things around that. But yeah, that's only like a 4-year program, so I plan on doing that. Do you have a wedding date yet? No. No, no, no. I wanted to get married when I had the baby, but after I had him, me and Big Jamie's relationship completely changed. Like our relationship kind of like went out the window, so we're kind of working on that. And I don't plan on getting married till I'm with him and we're happy, like actually happy for like 3-5 years. Um, what was your favorite part about the show? Well, if you mean the filming part, it was probably the crew. The crew were like family. The film crew, they like turn into your family. My director, like everybody was like your family. As far as the filming part, it really didn't bother me, but the crew was for sure my favorite part. Did you enjoy your labor? Hell no, I did not enjoy my labor. When I think back, I kind of wish I could go through it again. That way I could actually remember it, because I really don't remember anything. But as far as the contraction part, hell no, I did not enjoy that part at all. How many kids do you want? I really, really, really want 3. I want to have 2 boys and 1 girl, but I mean, it's not up to me how many girls or how many boys I have, but for sure 3. Um, What is your favorite thing about boring Ohio? Actually, I hate Ohio. I don't like Ohio. The only thing I love about Ohio is the weather, how it changes. I wouldn't want to be hot all the time, and I wouldn't want to be cold all the time, so Ohio is kind of like in between. Do you regret getting pregnant early in your life? I do and I don't. I do because my teen life completely went out the window, and I don't like get to hang out with people like I did. I don't really have fun like I did. But I don't regret it because if I wouldn't have got pregnant, I would have went down the complete wrong path. And judging by how my old friends act now, I'd probably be with them, and half of them are in jail. So if that tells you anything. Um, did you have a difficult pregnancy? Well, I bled a lot. I had a lot of bleeding. At the very end was very, very horrible. I couldn't walk, and every time I walked, like my pelvic bones like crunched back and forth. It was really horrible. But other than that, and I had a little bit of puking at the beginning, but the only major thing was bleeding, and I never was in pain from it. I just bled all the time randomly. Um, what are your future plans? My future plans are, well, I hope that I can go to college, get my own apartment, which hopefully that'll turn into a house, get married, hopefully to my current boyfriend Jamie, um, have 2 more kids, and just get my life on track because I really don't want to be like a lot of teen moms that go like down the complete wrong path and don't end up nowhere in life because I mean the odds are against me right now, so I'm trying to like prove everybody wrong. What would you have named your child if it were a girl? I would have named her Jaylee Danielle. Everybody in my family has a J name, including everybody I live with, my boyfriend, now Jamie Jr. So definitely wanted to continue with that. Please don't take it, because I know a lot of people took Bentley, so don't take Jaylee. Jaylee's like one of a kind. How do you and your in-laws get along? Me and Jamie's dad, we get along. We don't really, I mean, we talk, but we're not very talkative, because he's not very talkative. But I mean, we don't have a problem with each other. We talk when we're around each other, but just not like all the time. Jamie's mom, right now we're going through problems, but before we got along great. I mean, we're getting along fine right now. We're just going through a rough time right now, but it has nothing to do with me. Did anyone try to tell you what to do or take over parenting? Yeah. A lot of people that have already had babies, they try to tell me how to do everything. But I mean, I did it all on my own. I never really cared what other people told me, and I'm fine, so. How did your relationship with your friends change? Okay, well, for one, I really don't have friends. I only have like a couple main friends that I actually talk to anymore. But all my like BFFs, they're gone. They're all addicted to drugs or they're all in jail. Like I don't really talk to none of my friends that I had before I was pregnant, which is a good thing. But how did your teachers treat you when they found out you were pregnant? Well, I did online, so I didn't really have teachers. But if I wouldn't have did online, I'm sure I would have got judged. For sure. Did you go to an OBGYN or a midwife? I went to an OBGYN, Dr. Rin. Would you want to be on Teen Mom? Well, at the beginning, I really wanted to be on it. Like, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, you know how cool that'd be. But now that I'm actually on TV and people are already judging me, and I'm not really on, I mean, I'm on a hit show, but Teen Mom is like #1. But I haven't even aired on TV and people are already judging me, calling me names, telling me I'm a bad mom when they don't even know me. And Teen Mom, people are on magazine covers every day, and it's barely ever for a good thing. Like, I don't want to be told that I'm a bad mom. I don't want to be told that I'm a drug addict. I don't want to be told that I got a boob job. Like, I don't want that to happen to me. So I'm not really sure if I'd be on Teen Mom. It's kind of like, it would be like a huge question in my mind. I would definitely have to think about that. How did your boyfriend take care of you and the baby? Well, work-wise, he has a job pouring walls, which that's going pretty good right now. Is your boyfriend in college or working? He is working. He is not in college right now. We're debating on whether we both are going to go to college at one time, if we can handle that with a baby. But I would definitely love for him to go to college. What were your plans before you were pregnant? My plans before I was pregnant were Nothing. I didn't have no plans before I was pregnant. I didn't really care about my future. All I cared about was that moment in time, partying. But I didn't really think about my future. I didn't really care about my grades. I really never really cared. What's your favorite thing about being a teen mom? Or being a mom, period? Okay, well, my favorite thing about being a mother is, I mean, I have a kid. Like, that's freaking crazy. Like, I wake up to a little boy with a huge grin, like, looking at me laughing. Like, I love that feeling. I love the feeling of being able to, like, teach him new things, teach him how to crawl. Like, I love doing that. So that's definitely my favorite part of being a mom. What did you have to give up to be a mother? Well, I gave up pretty much everything. I gave up my teen life, which is a very, like, that was like a main thing that I had to give up. I did give up being able to use money on me. I did give up a lot for my kid, but I mean, it's all worth it. What was the hardest to give up as a mom? Probably my teen life. I was definitely a partier when I was younger. Well, not when I was younger, before I got pregnant. And when I got pregnant, I had to completely, like, cut that cold turkey. And it was very, very hard for me. Like, I went through a really bad depression because all my friends kind of, like, forgot about me. But, I mean, now that I think about it, now I know who my true friends are and now I know who aren't. Because my true friends are around now and the ones that aren't, they're not. If you knew taking care of your baby would give up that much, would you have kept him? Yeah, for sure. I would not have ever gave him up. I would not have ever had an abortion. I would definitely have kept him. Because I kind of knew what I was going to have to give up. Why did you choose to be on the TV show? Well, I thought it'd be cool. I mean, you get to put your, like, story on TV. I mean, that's pretty cool. But I didn't really think when I applied for it, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get on the show, because I really didn't think I was going to get picked. I mean, over 900 girls applied for the show, so I really didn't think I'd get picked, but I did. So I really did it because I thought it'd be cool, because I would be able to look back at my labor, because I don't even remember half of it, and I'll be able to look back at when I was pregnant. Like, I just think that would be cool. What age do you think you'll begin talking to Jamie Jr. about condoms and protection? Um, Probably around, like, age 11 or 12, because nowadays young boys around the age of like 12, 13, they're beginning to fool around and do things, which is kind of weird because I never even knew about that kind of crap at the age of 11 or 12. So probably around that age. How would you react if Jimmy Jr. became a father at a young age? That would be very, very hard, because if he's anything like his dad, he's going to be a huge partier, which hopefully he's not, but I don't really know. It would be really heartbreaking because, I mean, your teenage life, like, I never knew how important it was to me until I had a baby. And I think every teen deserves to live their teenage life because, I mean, you only live one time. But, alrighty. Well, that is all of the questions. If you have any more questions, you can go to my webpage. It has my Yahoo on there. And you can email me, and you can question me anytime. I have my fan page, which I'm going to leave the link on here. It'll probably be, like, over here, up here, maybe. Yeah, right on my fingers, right there. Yeah. And I'm going to leave my fan page link, and I'll leave my actual web page over here. Yeah, over here. And feel free to question me anytime, and I will make a video about it. But that was, like, pretty much anything you could really question me. But alrighty, well, thank you for watching.